Alright, we are back in Pathfinder Kingmaker. Last time we left off with this candle puzzle game, which wouldn't be that bad as a light puzzle, but interacting with each candle has a very long interaction time. I'm gonna see if that's necessary or just optional content. So we're just gonna try going the other way first. Last time I did a puzzle that involved me sitting down and sketching out pictures on in MS Paint for a long time. There was a lot of people who were like, I'm so bored, Mug, please.
Not that.
Right, let's check over here. Hey. Welcome back. He's peeking in again. Alright, I've got a giant double door thing here. Hold on, giving him pets. Hello, 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 hello.
Follow me!
I was genuinely looking forward to the candle puzzle. Archer, you are a fantastic liar.
We will be victorious!
What? I don't understand. We opened the door and this guy dropped dead. And we entered combat for 1 second as he dropped dead.
Anything else?
As soon as I start this game, he jumps up here. He's like, stop playing Pathfinder. Love me.
I'm not touching
Another
that.
trap. Another scritch for Chip.
Applause, please.
Applause, please.
Not that I care.
Applause, please.
Perception check.
Well,
The
it's
odd-shaped
done.
stones are petrified rats, shattered into pieces by someone or something. Petrified rats. Is there a trap here that's going to turn us to stone?
Give the order.
We'll do it the hard
Let us
way.
strike as one.
We're going to have everyone back up
Do
except
not
Valerie.
falter. Onwards.
Alright.
This
Now
should
everyone
do
go
it.
back in. Three mimics. Okay. Got some gems. And a bunch of random stuff in that one. Alright. Okay, just treasure in there, I guess.
Will this ever end?
Is Pathfinder on Steam? Yes, indeed. Yeah, both Pathfinder Kingmaker and Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous are on Steam. They're both fantastic games if you like CRPGs. This game is D&D without turns. Actually, it has a turn-based mode, Scorpion, but I prefer to do it in real time, and basically every couple of seconds is a turn. So real time is just simply a much faster way of playing it, but if you start to, like,
I'm
you know,
sorry.
combat's moving too fast, there's too much going on, you're losing control of things,
It's
you can hit
just
this
not my
button
lucky
right down
day.
here. It's like behind me, to activate or disable turn-based mode.
Anything else?
I am yours to command. Stay behind me.
Entertainment!
A calculated risk. That hurt. Good.
Let's grab just the gems.
Not that I care.
Stone Golem. Oh, that seems
Don't
fantastic.
hesitate.
I wrote it like I saw it. I see something.
Torag's Pendant. An old bookcase crammed with dusty tomes. Many of the books have been ruined by mildew and water. Fairy Tales of
And so they
Avacyn.
walked on. Serves you right.
I can't attack the golem.
I'm positive I
There's
found
another
something.
golem. That makes me a little nervous.
What do
There's a
we
trap.
have here?
Applause, please.
Okay, trap disarmed.
Follow me. Or don't.
Magic robe. Look at this. These books are newer than the ones on the other shelves. Is this someone's idea of a joke? Secret overlords, the essence of world order. Crude drawings cover the side of the bookcase. Someone who also began carving a word but never finished, so all you could read now is AR. Message for guard captain. I've checked and reinforced all the protective spells I could. They may not be enough. I remind you again, the criminal is cunning and very strong. I recommend changing the guards every 6 hours. Wardens should receive a thorough briefing, including recommendations on maintaining the magic barriers. And they should be well rested and ready for anything. In case the prisoner's apparent death, they must remain vigilant. Even after death, this creature can find a new incarnation and continue to bring evil into the world.
I'm not touching that.
Imagine, like, you
How
get
much
reincarnated,
longer, I wonder?
and, like, the cops bust into the room and arrest you as a baby, and they're like, oh no, you're not getting away that
Can you make
easily.
an epic pose?
Oh, no.
I need inspiration.
Okay.
Let us strike as one.
Trying to get everyone onto Valerie.
Amateurs!
Out of me way!
That one was deep. That's more like it.
Okay. I'm gonna cast haste on us to get rid of the slow.
Ready for anything.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
Alright, the stone golems are gone. What's in here? Behind the mysterious door that opened with a loud and creepy groan, there was a dark room, far less spacious than the main hall. Along the walls there stood densely packed bookshelves filled with musty tomes and frail scrolls, and centuries upon centuries of dust. The silence within the secret room was thick, almost ominous. No, in fact, it was really ominous. Now, did our heroes dare to disturb the peace of this dusty archive? Knowledge Arcana. The dusty table by the far wall didn't escape our notice. Whoever used to work at this table, they weren't neat. The wooden desk was buried under piles of paper, scrolls, and notes. Some of them crumbled into dust at a touch. Others were in better condition, but proved to be rather boring and useless. However, under the pile of papers, we found something curious. A thick notebook filled with notes in small handwriting and strange diagrams. The illustrations depicted an iron golem, a huge and powerful war machine created to protect the fortress. Looks like these notes were made by the creator of this mechanism. Endless words, 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 more words. Someone obviously had too much time and little idea of how else to spend it. We paged through the notebook, but it was impossible to decipher the author's handwriting and language. However, we did notice a phrase in red ink. Car get. Perhaps there was some special meaning into these words. After we shut the notebook and sorted through the papers one more time, we stepped back from the table. I think car meant darkness in like the Cyclops language or something. I think we used something like that to open a door earlier. Mobility. It was impossible to ignore the piles of paper, scrolls, and files on top of the bookcases. It seems the top shelf of the bookcase was used as a storage. The piles of papers seemed to have been heaped there without a thought. Carefully holding the huge clumps of papers and helping each other to set them down, we managed to clear the contents of the shelf and explore it more carefully. Among the rotting books, we found several spell scrolls in good condition. I wonder who could hide magic scrolls in this gloomy fortress. Alas, some mysteries defy being solved. After we were done with the makeshift storage, we went back to exploring the secret room. Received 2 scrolls of lead blades, a protection from chaos, communal, and scroll of stoneskin. Fortitude. We hurried to explore the bookshelves. Success. That was the only one that was not guaranteed. We started sorting through the old books, trying to find something of use, but the attempt to disturb history without incident failed. As soon as we removed the first tome of the shelf, an avalanche of dust came down upon us. Ignoring the dust, we continued to explore the shelves. True heroes cannot be stopped by a little dirt and grime, or even residue 5 times older than us. The search ended with unexpected success. Among the rotting books and old scrolls, we found a heavy tome in good condition. It described the art of engineering, emblazoned with the marks of the ones who constructed the fortress. It was a true guide on dwarven fortifications, an excellent source of knowledge for our own projects. After sorting through the rest of the books to make sure we didn't miss anything of value, we left the bookcase alone. Having decided not to bother the ghosts of the past anymore, we left the ancient tomes alone and returned to the library. Okay. Whoa, 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 what was that? What was that? What was that? Ring of Acid Immunity. 10,000 gold value. Guess we could do that. And we'll do a quick save there. It's been a few. Chip Finder Biscuit Maker. That is the section we're in for the current stream, yes.
What's over there? Nah.
Our victory is certain!
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
At what time does the bakery open? I heard the biscuits were ground.
Oh, hey Banana, thank you for the resub. Welcome. Appreciate it.
Applause, please.
Is it open right now? I don't want to disturb him. You know how he gets when I interrupt the biscuits. But we can just appreciate his work. Star knife. Giant throwing star thing. Pause, please. On a damp sheet of paper, there are pictures of sun, trees, and a glade filled with flowers, all drawn by a child's hand. A broken children's toy covered with mold. Someone hid a pillowcase beneath the sheets. It's rotten and stuffed with various things.
Would you look at that?
Torn children's book. A thin bound book filled with bright pictures is torn and ink-stained. After you thumb through several soiled pages, you find a part you can still make out. K is for Kelid. That's how we call barbarian heroes from the cold country. Kelids are brave and strong. Kelids live in Numeria. The ruler of Kelids is Kevoth Kul, the Black Sovereign. L is for Linorm. Linorm is a wingless dragon. Linorm can't cast spells. Linorms live in the lands of the Linorm kings. Linorms like gold. Linorm has lots of treasures. M is for Mammoth. Mammoth is mighty and woolly. Mammoths can never get cold. Mammoths like snow and cold. Mammoths live in Numeria. People would have a hard time without mammoths. Mammoth gives us milk and meat. N is for Numeria. Numeria is a land of Kelids. In Numeria, Kelids are on the watch. The rest of the book is unreadable. Falchion. Kelid tribal fetish. A crumpled piece of paper is covered with a charcoal sketch of a gloomy building with a huge lock on the gate. Okay.
Or don't.
You know what? Let's move Knock up here. Something like this. Get him a little closer to the front.
Not that I care.
Interesting.
Hey Mug, did you make your main character as? He is a
failed.
monster tactician
I'm sorry.
inquisitor. He is
Anything else?
strength character with a halberd. So he's got a longer reach, so he can stay behind the tank while fighting. And he can
Do not falter.
summon stuff when needed. So like right now, I can do that and just throw a bunch of wolves into the thing.
Be easier if you not fight back. Amateurs.
You deserved it. I'm writing you out of our story.
Oh my god.
Over
That's
myself.
not good. They changed targets to Knock Knock there at the end. Summoner Boy, yeah, I'm honestly not that happy with him. He's been kind of weak through the story. If I were to play it again, I would not play this class again. What is this? Secrets of Numeria by Robert Amone. Oh man. I'm real happy for you, or I'm sorry that happened. I ain't reading all that. Lore Religion. A crude altar to Gorum has been erected on the remains of Torak's temple.
Applause, please.
The Paragon of Defenders. This helm increases AC by 2 and +3 to Persuasion. If one of the wearer's allies falls unconscious from damage, the wearer takes -2 to attack rolls and skill checks for as long as they are further than 10 feet from the fallen ally. That bonus to armor class, though. She has 51 armor. Okay. Indiana Goblin Jones.
Not that I care.
Mike, I did redid the prologue at least 10 times trying to figure a
Applause,
class build. You're
please.
good. Yeah, I didn't pick Druid because I know I did Druid last time.
Or don't.
So I was like, oh, I'll try this. This seems like it could be cool, and it's all right. But I don't love it. A defaced sister. A slim figure clad in gray cloak is nestled in the shadows. Through the holes in the veil, that cover her face, eyes stare out at you, sharp green like emeralds. You have found this place. I knew you'd come. I was afraid to meet you here, yet still hoped you'd come. We met in a tomb in Dunsward. Yes, your words made me remember who I once used to be. They gave me hope, no matter how false, no matter how short-lasting, that once I would be able to free myself from the service. I need answers. Ask away, but you should know the one I serve has put a spell on me. If I try to play against her, I will die. There are some questions answering which will kill me faster than I finish talking. Who are you? Our name would be the only piece of truth among all our lies. We really are sisters. The nymphs from First World, bounded by blood with the one who turned the tides of our blood into shackles. We truly are defaced. When she shared her curse with us, she deprived of us our freedom, our names, and our beauty. What did she do to Tristan? He's like us, our stepbrother in misery. You must know already he's not a regular man. He's a child of the higher planes, Sarenrae's diva, who fell into my sister's trap and was forced to serve her. His task was to aid your ascension and your fall, but his will was strong enough to fight her commands. I beg you forgive his betrayal. There is no hope left for me, but everything is not lost of him, not yet. Is there a way to free you? I doubt that. To do it, I need a mage stronger than she, or a cleric who would be able to ask their deity for a true miracle. My shackles are solid. I'll be free from the curse only the day when she herself is freed. Whom do you serve? Once she was our sister, the most powerful, the most beautiful of the nymphs of the First World. Then she was cursed and banned. Oh, that lady, the green lady. I know not why. We followed her into exile, hoping to give comfort, but she changed. A cheerful, wise, and gentle she had been back home, she became arrogant, wicked, and cruel in these mortal lands. You can see for yourself what she's done to us, but it is not the worst thing she has done, believe my words. What is her curse? All I know is she eagerly shares it with others. A canopy of curses looms over the stolen lands. A web so dense, it's sometimes a single careless word spoken in anger is enough to tap into its energies. What are you trying to achieve? I can only guess what she has planned, and I'm not sure she even has a plan at all. Maybe it is simply some game that lasts for thousands of years, the rules beyond my comprehension, or perhaps she does what she does to amuse herself, a distraction from her own pain. Century after century, she does the same thing. First, she finds within her land something she calls an empire. It may be a village led by a strong chieftain, or outlaws that terrorize the roads, or even a cave of kobolds and trolls, any center of authority in the lawless lands. She helps this new empire flourish, only so she might destroy it. Lies, violence, magic, blades of her new favorites. This is her arsenal she uses to destroy dreams, hopes, and the very lives of those she formerly nurtured and protected. So I was one of her toys from the beginning. Yes, you defeated the Stag Lord, Tartuk, and Hargulka, dealt with Vortikai. Now the time has come for her to destroy you as well. Thank you for answering my questions. I'm glad I can do something for you. Detect magic. A strong aura of magic surrounds the woman's figure. It seems the spell was caused it to belong to the Abjuration School of Magic, and its creator is a much more powerful spellcaster than the defaced sister herself. I gotta go. Before you leave, I'd like to help you. The spell I am bound with won't spare my life, but my death will be my only independent decision in many ages. Please take my blessing. Thanks. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten. The sister raises her hand and starts to cast a spell. With every word, her voice becomes weaker, her fingers tremble, but she persists. After the last word of the spell is spoken, the sister collapses dead. Wait, Good Hope? You died to cast Good Hope? Oh man, I'm glad you can't hear me right now. Okay, we got a 10-minute buff to skill checks. Oh my god, what just hit her? Trap went off that we didn't spot. The one druid archetype that is strong as Fae is Amazing King Hunter and terrible in Wrath. And if you're playing the game for the first time, you don't know what kind of enemies you're going to run into. chest? What, did I miss a chest? Wait, hold on. I already looked in that. That? Nothing there.
How much longer, I wonder?
Collapsed ceiling has blocked the passage.
We need to try something else.
Can't go there. Good Hope is a buff to skill checks, AC, and attack.
Follow
Okay.
me!
Focus on the goal.
Or don't.
Alright, quick save.
A fatal mistake.
Onwards!
I don't like you!
Trying to keep him off of knock knock. They really like to target him. Nice, knock knock with a bunch of crits in a row. Jubiloss identifies Ardent. It's a nunchuck. Training dummies covered with marks made by what looks like wooden swords. Another iron golem. You can aggro me. Is it just one? You know what? I don't want to risk you aggroing me when I'm not ready.
Shield.
Oh, it talks. An iron golem, darkened by time, towers over you. It's massive, created by unknown masters. Its huge arms seem incapable of snapping you in two, but it remains still. Say the word you found in the engineer's diary. As the word is spoken, the iron golem comes alive. Its mechanism that was still a moment ago starts to tremble, hinges creak, and the golem begins to move.
Did not fight back. Best
Oh, I thought it was gonna help me.
A clever ploy.
Breath weapon. Delay poison should help with that. Knock
More
knock.
like it.
Can't even reach it. There we go.
I'll stab you.
Okay. I guess. I don't know. Bringing that thing to life. I thought we were gonna get. It was gonna help us or something.
I'm not touching that.
Try to disarm trap.
Anything else?
What's over there? I don't even want to know.
Applause, please.
Is there gonna be one there too on every stream?
Not that I care. I'm not touching that.
Door and path.
It's just not my lucky day. Applause, please.
Will this ever end?
That looks like a big room. Let's peek into the next one. See which one's the smaller room. Oh.
Let us strike as one!
Which knife to use? Nice time.
That death rattle though. Oh no, didn't I have Breath of Life? Oh no, is it not loaded? Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Well, screw it. I thought I had that spell. Breath of Life brings someone back to life if you can't, with like no major cost, as long as you do it fast. I thought I had it loaded. Does she have it? It's right there. just have to use Raise Dead on him after the fight. The downside to melee DPS. Things to suddenly switch targets. They did.
Learn while I live.
Matricium Turinos.
Alright, casting Raise Dead on him.
Knock knock ears. With ears.
Cast Cure Critical Wounds on Knock. Wow, that did not heal much. Low roll or spell not great? Okay, that was better.
Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos. Inimosi Travisi.
Okay. A few knickknacks. Those red-capped savages are pretty beastly. Recipe for cooking. Coarse canvases, sleeping bags, much newer than the rest of the ones in the room. Okay. Don't know which of these is the main room. Oh, it looks like that's our target, so probably that leads over there. So let's go this way first. Alright, quick save.
And
Oh, can we put
Lindsay
another
was
heroism on
called
him?
for.
Yeah.
Never a dull moment.
Do I have any more charges of greater invis? It's one round a level. Okay. I should probably do that on Knock Knock and tough fights. Why did we move so far into the room? We're surrounded, you idiots. The defaced sister before you moves like a broken puppet. Her feet unsteady, and she sways slightly back and forth as if attached to invisible strings. Her hands dangle limply from the wrist, and her clothes are smeared with blood. Instead of an eye, the oculus of Abaddon rests within her eye socket. The one Tristan stole? The artifact gleaming with a wicked red light.
My elder sister left. You're late. The oculus of Abaddon gave me the power to foresee the path to my sister's desire. She is already on her way.
Oh, Tristan's right there. What sisters are you talking about?
She's the queen of this horizon and horizons unseen. She's the mistress of dreams and the embodiment of all mortal desires. She is wrath, and she will crush these lands to dust. I serve Nyrissa, mortal.
When you hear this name, a chill crawls down your spine. A supernatural coldness freezes your shoulders for a moment, but then the feeling passes. I met others like you. Who are you?
An emissary from the first world. A servant to the power that came to these swamps against her will. My duty is a heavy one, but I bear it without faltering. I shall not bow. Not before destiny, not before my enemies, and not before creatures such as you.
Too bad you are unlikely to agree to give me an interview, dear. I spent years studying the First World, but I think it's the first time I see a case of such remarkable expansion to the material plane. The last event that could compare in the scale was the Gnome's Exodus.
And what happened here?
Exactly what was destined to happen. My mistress granted me a boon few of my kind could hope for. My body and my soul became a vessel of great power. Tristian, my sister Skylark, betrayed you. He used you to infiltrate Vorticai's lair and bestowed my sister's curse upon him. He stole his treasure, the Oculus of Abaddon, an artifact capable of revealing that which is hidden. The Oculus showed me the hiding place of... No, that is enough. Though your death is assured, such knowledge can wait.
Chat, hang on a sec. It's describing her as having this magical artifact like shoved into her eye socket. And the first thing that entered my mind was this guy going, "Oh, Yugi boy." So stupid. But I keep thinking of that, so if you see me like smirking while this lady is talking about these like very serious